Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was certainly, a great weekend for me, getting to talk to some very inspiring authors. And they were telling me about, the different things that they are doing, with their books because these are aspiring authors who are just starting to write their books, new authors, put it that way. And they were sharing with me, some of the things that they will be doing. And it was such an impactful weekend, such an impactful weekend. So I hope wherever you were, that you enjoyed your weekend and you're ready for a new start, this brand new week, this beautiful Monday morning because it's certainly beautiful out there today. I don't know if it's going to rain today, but for right now, it's a beautiful day. As they say, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And I have taught hundreds of women how to successfully write their books and generate revenue. And that's something that I could teach you also. So hit this share button and share this broadcast out with your friends. Now, the theme for this month is developing a wealthy mindset. Developing a wealthy mindset. Because I'm going to tell you, you have a wealthy mindset. Whether you believe it or not, you have a wealthy mindset. And today's topic is abundance is more than just money. And that's something that you got to believe, that abundance is more than just money. Sometimes people just think of abundance in the terms of money, but it's so much more than money, y'all. It's so much more than money. And when you shift your mindset to see it as so much more than money, you know, things will be easier in your life. It will, you will achieve your goals. You will begin to realize that, you have an abundance all around you. Sometimes we don't see those things because we take it for granted. Sometimes people equate financial success with abundance, and that's where they stop. But having enough money is a significant part of abundance, okay? It's a significant part, but there's so much more to it. There's so much more. Abundance is a mindset and it's a belief system. It's a way of viewing the world, the people in it, and even yourself. Even yourself. You have to make a decision, okay, to believe that your treasures, your gems, that there's a lot inside of you. You have to, reflect on what you have. What do you have to bring to the table? There's so much inside of you. You know, you, I'm going to tell you this, okay? A lot of times people don't see themselves as that hot commodity. But you have to begin thinking of yourself this way if you want to develop that wealthy mindset. Because abundance is so much more than money, y'all. It's so much more than money. You can be wealthy and be alone. You could have money and be in poor health. You can be financially successful and still be miserable. You can be the wealthiest person in the world and still not experience abundance. And why is that? Why is that? Let's take it on this level. You as an author, you could have knowledge to unlock the next level in the lives of your ideal audience, and you fail to show up as their expert. You fail to show up. You have all this knowledge, and you have yet to write your book. You have yet to write that book. Because maybe you're saying, well, Gertrude, I don't have anything to write about. Or I don't know what to write about. Or what do I have that, can make a difference in somebody else's life? But I want to assure you that there's a lot inside of you. Your treasures, your gems, your expertise, your knowledge, those things that you are passionate about. Never walk away from someone who deserves your help. Everywhere, y'all, everywhere. There are opportunities to help other people. There are opportunities to help. Now, consider these ideas. I want you to consider these ideas and experience of abundance in your life. And this might be a time when you just grab a piece of paper and a pencil, because I'm going to give you some places where you could consider and see the abundance that you already have in your life. Now, number one, abundance is an attitude. Money is money, but abundance is a mindset. It's a decision to believe that you can have whatever you need in the quantities that you need it. It's the belief that there's always enough. There's always enough. Now, as an author, you see it, you have to believe it this way, okay? And you have to see it, because you have to see it first before you see it, or you'll never see it. You'll never see it. But having an abundance attitude, having that abundance mindset, you have to see that there are people waiting to purchase your book. That there are people that are waiting for your message. That there's an audience out there waiting for you to show up with the answers to the questions that they are asking. That's having an abundant attitude, an abundance mindset. What's inside of you and I is just like a computer. We have a lot of things that's inside of us. Things that's inside of us that we haven't even tapped into yet, to be able to share it with somebody else. That's why, in my mentorship class, I teach the mentees how to get in touch with themselves, how to, draw up those things that's inside of them. Because inside of us, there's a well of ideas, there's a well of things that we can write about. Our well never runs dry, y'all. It never runs dry. So you already have the abundance that you need. Number two, abundance is having an excess of important resources. So I didn't want to get ahead of myself. I'm going to break it down so you can understand that excess of, those important resources. And what you have on the inside of you is very important. True abundance, I'm telling you, isn't, just money. It's about having enough of other necessary resources in your life. And, you're full of those resources, and, this can include, let's break it down this way. This could include things like your education, your expertise, all of those things that you're good at doing, your passion, some of those things. Those are, your treasures. Those are the resources that you could tap into and, help somebody else or show somebody else how to do, such and such. I'm going to tell you, money is important, y'all, but there's much more to abundance than money. There's much more. Number three, abundance is the belief that there's enough for everyone. There's enough for everyone. Now, those obsessed with wealth are often competitive, and they believe that there's only a finite amount of wealth to be divided among everybody. And I'm going to tell you something. That's not true. That's not true at all. This is what is called a limited mindset that affects an individual who thinks that way. The truth is, there is what? 63,000 Google searches every second of every day. That's roughly 7.8 billion people out there. Okay? When you look at it this way, there's 63,000 Google searches every second of every day, and the world consists of 7.8 billion people. Put it that way, okay? And out of that 7.8 billion people, there's an ideal audience waiting for your message. So there shouldn't be any, seeing it in a limited mindset, thinking that there's not enough. There's not enough resources. There's not enough people. There's not enough money, and being competitive. You know, it's no need for that, because we're in a world that's full of abundance. You remember abundance when I open up the broadcast today, I say abundance is a mindset, the way you see things, the way you think about things. That's all it is, a mindset. You have to see greater. You have to see greater. You have to see it on a different level. And not only, have to see, you have to believe it first. Because if you don't believe it, you'll never see it. So that comes with expanding your mind to see greater. Expanding your mind to believe that you have abundance on the inside of you. Number 4, abundance allows you to dream bigger. You dream bigger when you have this abundant mindset. Abundance allows for the biggest of dreams to become a possibility in your mind. That's what it allows for. It expands your mindset. And that's why every author should be interested in reading books. Because what does reading books do? It helps you to expand your mind, to come out of that little crevice of your mind where you're trying to, work through or whatever. You expand your mind by reading. Reading opens up a whole different dimension. A whole different dimension. Reading is very important if you're a writer. Reading is very important. Now, I'm going to tell you, when we talk about abundance allows you to dream bigger, I'm going to tell you, money provides opportunities, but only for those who can afford it. All right? But with abundance, it takes the possibilities in your life to another level. To a whole nother level, y'all. Number 5, abundance avoids resentment. With abundance, I'm going to tell you, there's no reason to be jealous or resentful of somebody else's success. And that goes right along with, that competitiveness. The success of one person can't negatively impact the success of someone else. It can't. If you don't have an abundant mindset, you will even view other authors as your competition instead of thinking of ways to collaborate with them. You see? You see how abundance is so much more than money? It will operate in every area of our lives if we just allow it to. Give it a chance. See it in a different way. Believe that what you have, and it goes along with the messages that, the broadcasts I've been talking about, having that, unique ability. I won't say having a unique ability, but appreciating your unique ability, your uniqueness, being authentic. All of those things go together with abundance, that abundance mindset. All of those things go together. And as we've been talking, we've been going from one step to the other, a progression, to get you to a place where you could see yourself on the other side of whatever may be holding you back. whatever may be holding you back, that you could see hope, that you could see possibilities where your mind can expand and you could see, you could see. And I mentioned this on one of my broadcasts. You could see a stadium filled with people with money in hand waiting to purchase your book, where you couldn't see it before because you had all these things blocking you. They were blocking you because your mindset wasn't in the right place. Number 6, abundance leads to positive expectations. When you expand your mind and have that abundant mindset, when you believe in abundance, you are positive about your future. You're positive about your future. You expect good things to happen and to continue happening. Expectation. Your mindset plays a big role in your success as an author. It's all how you see it. Because if you can't see it, you'll never get there. You can only reach your goals, okay, of whatever you see in your mind. You could only reach that goal. If you see yourself as having a mindset of not enough, that's what you'll reach. But if you see yourself having a mindset or, reaching your goals of abundance, where you see it, without me saying, you see it and you believe it, and you see all of these people who are waiting for your message, and you see your message as an important commodity that you possess inside of you, and that there are people who are waiting to, hear your message. They're waiting for you. They're patiently waiting for you, or anxiously waiting for you. Let's put it that way. Okay, with money in hand, it will change the whole trajectory of the way you're thinking. But you have to believe it first. And I know that I went over a lot in this broadcast, but if you go back, from the beginning and catch the little nuggets that were in there, and also the previous broadcast, what I've been, talking about, you'll begin to put it all together. You'll begin to put it all together. But I always want to encourage you to see yourself as unique, to see yourself as that person or that author that audience is waiting for, with money in hand, to purchase your book. See yourself that way. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. So I'm always, available. Well, not always available. I'm always, looking to talk with aspiring authors and point them in the right direction, because I know that every woman has a story to tell. Every woman has something on the inside of them that is important, that is vital, that's very vital. So schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me. And, I could point you in the right direction, or we could talk for a few minutes. And it may encourage you to get busy and be intentional about what you said that you were going to do this year. This year is not over yet, y'all. This year is not over yet. So book that 15-minute free discovery call with me by going to bit.ly generate revenue 2021. Again, that's bit.ly /generate revenue 2021. Abundance can solve far more challenges than money. So that's why seek abundance in all forms. Seek abundance in all forms. And get to know yourself. Get to know yourself, what you have on the inside of you, those treasures, those gems, and see yourself as that hot commodity. You're not just anybody, but you are somebody. You are that voice for somebody who's waiting for your message. So schedule that free 15-minute discovery call with me by going to bit.ly/, generate revenue 2021. And I want to thank you for joining me today on the Aspiring Authors Lab morning show. And I look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to share this broadcast out with your friends. And, you know, you just never know. You just never know, who may be on the brink of saying, well, I'm thinking about writing this book, but I just don't know where to start. So share this broadcast out with somebody. And with that being said, you've been listening to your host, Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And remember, this is your time, this is your season, this is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.